Hello, everybody. Hopefully, you can hear me out there. This is Mark, head instructor at the Internet Marketing Training Center of Virginia. Today, we are going to be talking about the power of Google Docs. Google is, of course, a search engine. Hopefully, you guys know that. But there are other tools that Google has available for us, and they are very powerful and very handy. And I'm going to show you just a few of them and what you can do with them and how they work just briefly. And hopefully it gets you excited and maybe it'll be something that you use in the future for your business. So first off, we need to be logged into Google. I just simply went to Google and then signed in. I know that I'm signed in because I can see my user name in the upper right hand corner as well as my icon in the upper right hand corner. Also in the upper right hand corner, you will see these dots. If you hold your mouse over it, it will say apps. When you click apps, you have many other choices: Google Plus, the search engine, YouTube, Google Maps, Google Play, News, your Gmail account, Google Drive, and Calendar. Calendar is handy as well, but we want to go to Google Drive. Google Drive is actually a place that you can store files. I have a lot of files here. I can upload files. Well, this is actually Google Drive is part of Google Docs. So Google Docs, again, has many tools. They've changed the name from Google Docs to Drive. So it's just Drive now. Drive is a place that you can upload files to, and you can also save files that you have created in this Drive area of all the other docs that are available. If you look in the middle area, this is all of my different files, and they have little icons that are different colors, such as yellow and blue and green. The icons stand for what sort of document it is. So yellow is a presentation, blue is a document, green is a form, and I'll show you in more details what all of these things are. You can see on the left-hand side, we have two buttons, Create, and we have an Upload button. Upload is obviously where you would click to upload files to your drive. So you can upload any sort of file. And to show you an example of that, I have a PDF that I uploaded to my drive. I also have Word documents. I have MP4 files and image files as well. The Create button, and once you click that, you have many other options. You can create a folder, and the folder will appear in the middle area. You can create a document, a presentation, a spreadsheet, a form, and a drawing. Let's take a look at document. When I click document, a new window opens up. I have two windows now, Drive and my untitled document. Once it loads, my untitled document area is going to look similar to Word document. This is where you can create words, Word documents, PDFs. This is where you could create ebooks. This is where it's basically like a notepad area. You can change the name by clicking the untitled document. I'll call this test document. And I clicked enter on the keyboard and it saves. And I can even refresh my drive area and it should be there, and it's not. There it is, and it should be there right there, test document. So my test document is the most recent thing, and I can write down notes. I can, take out and then you can do many different things. A lot of the same things that you can do with Word. You can create a link. So I can do youtube.com. Of course, I probably need to. Oh, it's smart enough to know what I'm talking about. So now I made that a link. I can insert images. I can insert a table, a drawing, a footnote. I can put headers. I can make an entire book. I can make entire documents. I can make PDFs. I can make pretty much anything I want document-wise in this document app. It's all on Google. What's nice is that, again, it's also saved on my drive right now, so I can access this document anywhere in the world as long as I have the internet and I remember my login to Google. I can also file, do a lot of other things, make a copy, move to a folder, trash it, but I can also download it as a Word document, open document format, rich text, PDF, regular plain text, and a web page. I can publish to the web as well. It will provide me with a link or an embed code. I can get an embed code right there. I can copy, and then I can paste that anywhere that HTML is accepted, and it will show right here. It'll show this. So this is the first document. It's called Documents. It's under, again, the Drive area under the Create button. Now let's take a look at Presentation. Presentation is really cool because this is where you can create slideshows very similar to PowerPoint. It gives you backgrounds if you want to use backgrounds. You don't need to if you don't want to. You can cancel. But I think I will use a background here. I'm going to use the dark gradient. And this is great because it's very intuitive. It's very easy to use. And again, once you create this, it is saved on your drive. And you can access this anywhere that you have internet access. I'm going to call it PowerPoint, even though it is not PowerPoint. I can say PowerPoint is too expensive. Change the font. I can do anything I want. I can insert an image. I can insert a shape. I can insert a drawing. I can insert pretty much anything I want. I can insert videos. I can insert YouTube videos by just bringing in the link. I can, of course, duplicate slides and make more than one slide. And then, once I'm done, I can then present my my slideshow by using the arrow keys. I can go in between two slides. I can get out of full screen. I can also present from the beginning with speaker notes, present in a new window. I can save this. I can also share this if I want to share it with other people. I can tell people who I want to share it with. And then I can also save this, publish to the web. So I can, again, I can publish my entire slideshow. I can start it as it plays through. I can have it advanced through a certain number of seconds. I can get a link, or I can embed it. I can restart it after the last slide so it loops. So this is an easy way for you guys to create a looping image slideshow for your website. This is a great way to present things with you not even being there. And all you need to do is click publish. It's going to ask you, do you want to publish this? And then you can copy and paste this into a WordPress page or a newsletter, anywhere that accepts code, HTML code. Isn't that neat? You can also save it as a PDF. I do that all the time. I save it as a PDF, and then I can advance through the slides. If I'm doing a webinar, or if I'm doing anything along those lines where I need to just have it separate. So I can download it, save it to a hard drive, but I always know that I still have this available in my drive, and I can open it, access it, and download a new one at any point. Here is my PowerPoint presentation. It is obviously a presentation, and you can see that because of the little icon. Next up, spreadsheet. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not a spreadsheet user. I don't really know Excel very well, but I have used this, and it is fairly similar to Excel. Of course, things are going to be in a little bit different places, but I like it a lot for what I've used it for. I've created forms, and I've used it for email lists as well. So you might be interested if you use Excel a lot, or if you want to use something similar to Excel. This is available to you. And all of these are available to you free as long as you log in to Google. Now, the next thing is actually very handy, and I like using this. And this is a form. What that means is you can actually create a form and get information from people, and you can actually put this form on your website. and it's really pretty simple and straightforward. First off, you can choose to show a progress bar at the bottom of the page, which lets people know how much farther they have to go with the form. You can create a quiz with this if you wanted to, or anything else that's similar. You can only allow one response per person. That means they have to log in. I don't want people to log into this to use it, so that's fine. You can even make it a multiple choice question that, or a form that shuffles the questions order. You can, every time people go to it, it has a different order of questions. I'm going to uncheck that as well. And then you can even give it a form name. So I'm going to do test form. And let's see here. Let's make it very easy. Yes or no. You can even give them help text if you want, but I don't want to. Then you can choose what type of question this is. Text means they will fill in an answer. Oops, they will fill in an answer. Paragraph text is a bigger area for them to fill in an answer. And multiple choice gives you the options to put in more than one choice, obviously. There's check boxes too. They can check as many as they want. You can give them a list. You can scale it with numbers and drop downs. They can do a grid. They can choose a date if that's what you want. You can also choose to include the year and the time if you want to. And those are all of your options. I'm going to choose multiple choice. Option 1 is yes. Option 2 is no. And I'm going to choose okay. There we go. And you can even choose to go to a page based on an answer. So you can have them choose an answer and then it will direct them to another form or submit the form, continue to another page. That's pretty neat. I'm going to uncheck that right now and that they get to choose. So I'm going to choose done. And that's one question, but I want to add another one. So I'm going to add another one and I get to choose what kind of question do I want. Well, this time I want text. So I'm going to ask, what do you want to learn about online marketing? And now it's a text answer, so it gives them any options. It doesn't give them really any options. It just gives them the opportunity to write whatever they want. And since this is an open-ended question, instead of just a simple text, I'm going to give them the option for a paragraph. I can also go back in and edit if I want. And I see there's a checkbox down here that says this, do you want to make this a required question? So I want to make sure that they have to answer this. So I put a check mark next to that box or in that box, and then I click done, and you'll see that there's a little red star that indicates it's required. You can also change the order by just clicking and dragging. Oops, let me put this. And it's not letting me click and drag. I don't know why. There we go. Okay. You can click and drag, change the order if you want. You can trash it, and you can duplicate this if you want to do something similar. Okay, hot or cold. And now I have another question that people can answer. Now, when I'm done with that form, I can also use this to get emails if I wanted to. You can, down here, there's a confirmation. You can have them show the link to submit another response. I don't really care about that. Publish and show a public link to form results. No. And allow responders to edit responses after submitting. Nope. Once they fill out the form, that's it. After everything is filled out, after everything is done, after you've created everything, you choose form, and it will give you a link that you can share with people. You can share it via social media, or you can also click the embed button, and it will give you an embed code, and you can even customize this height and width of this form. So I would take this now, and I would go to a blog of mine. Let's do that right now. If I can get in there. Let's go to another one here that I actually know which one to get into. Here we go. go to a page, add new, go into the text tab, paste, and publish. And once I publish, view the page, scroll down, and here's my form. People can fill it out. Yes, no, yes, other, no, other. You can even remove the other. And once I answer it, there's my progress bar. I made it, and then I click submit. And it will be sent to my email, whatever email I was logged into Google. That is what will be available. So that is another cool thing that you can do with the Google Drive and the docs that are available. The last thing that they give you is the drawing app. The drawing app, in my opinion, is a little stiff. It doesn't really work as well as I would want to. I want a free form sort of thing, but you can do some okay things. You can do lines. You can do shapes. Oops, let me get a shape here. There. And then you can choose to cap it. Cap it. There we go. Let's see here. You can upload an image. Paint format. Cool. Change the color, all of that stuff. So feel free to play around with the drawing tools, but I don't do too much with the drawing tools. But it doesn't hurt to mess around with it. Anyway, that is the drawing option in Drive, and that is it. So if you mess around with these tools, if you start using these tools after a week, I think you would be pretty comfortable with them, and you would probably find yourself using them all the time. This is Google Drive and all of the docs that are available in Google Drive. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a message, and I'll get back to you. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. Until next time, have a good one.